If you want to learn how to teach your kids to read, then you're in the right place. I'm going to teach you a really simple and effective way to do it through a reading lesson that you can do with your kids using just these 5 letters: E, D, B, T, and S. Let's get started. This process is really just 2 simple steps. First, we want to make sure that your kids are familiar with the letters that we're going to be using. And second, we're going to build and sound out words. On to our first step, making sure that we're familiar with the letters that we're using. Let's start with the letter E. The letter E is our vowel. You'll see this in every word that we build today. Now, the letter E has 3 basic sounds: the long E sound, the short E sound, and being silent. For this lesson, we're going to focus on the short E sound, eh, because this is the sound that your child will need to know in order to make short 3-letter words like net or met. Next up is the letter D, which makes this sound, D. Now on to the letter B. Now, occasionally the letter B is silent, but for the most part, the letter B has a pretty consistent sound, B. But one tip that I'll mention is that you'll want to try not to make the B sound with that extra at the end, like buh. Sometimes this can be tricky, but just try to make the sound as short as you can. So instead of buh, it's b. Now on to the letter T, which makes one basic sound, which is t. And the last letter we'll go over is the letter S. So the letter S makes 2 different sounds. The one it's most well known for is the S sound, as in snake. But it can also make the letter Z sound, Z, as in the word as. Today, we're going to focus on its well-known sound, S. Okay, here comes the best part, building and sounding out words. So today, I'm using a white magnetic board, foam letters that are magnetized, round magnets, a dry erase marker, and a dry erase eraser. All right, so today we're going to start out with the ED word family. So I'm going to set the E and the D on my whiteboard. I'm going to add these round magnets that will help me to sound out the individual letters. And I'm also going to draw a line underneath with a little arrow, and I'm going to use that line to help me blend these sounds together. So for the ED word family, it's just words that end with ED, the ed sound. So let's try building one of those words. We'll add the letter B to the beginning, add a magnet, and we'll extend our line. So first we're going to sound out each individual sound and then we'll put them together. B-ed, bed. All right, now we're going to change out the letter B for the letter T and sound out this new word. T-ed, Ted. Great. Now we're going to put some of these letters back, take away a magnet, and I'm going to shorten my line because we're going to have a new word family. We're going to do the ET word family, et. So that's just words that end in ET and have that et sound at the end. All right, let's build our first et word. Let's add a B, add a magnet, and extend our line. Great. Now let's sound out this new word. Bet, bet. Now we'll switch out the letter B for the letter S, and this will be a new word that we'll sound out. S-et, set. Great. Now for the last word, we're going to change out 2 of the letters. We're going to change the first letter to D and make the last letter a B. And now let's sound it out. D-eb, deb. Great. Now with just 5 letters, we've made and sounded out 5 different words. For more simple reading lessons, be sure to tune into my other reading lesson videos in this playlist. And if you'd like more reading resources to help teach your kids to read, then I'd recommend that you check out my Simple Words reading kit in the description down below. It's what I used to help teach my daughter to read. Happy reading!